After the murder of Chon Wang's father by a Chinese rebel, Wang and Roy travel to England to find the rebel and avenge Wang's father. What happens when they reach England? Guess we'll have to stick around to the end to see how the whole story unfolds. Hello and welcome to Comedy Recap. Today we will give you a recap of the film Shanghai Nights. Spoilers ahead, obviously. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. The movie starts with an aerial view of a compound that looks like a Chinese royal residence located in the Forbidden City of China. Then the scene changes, and we can see Chon Lin, the sister of the protagonist Chon Wang. She stealthily walks behind the divider and tries to take a look at the imperial seal that her father is cleaning. Father notices Lin, so he says while putting the seal in its box that it is forbidden to take a look at the imperial seal. As father locks the seal in its box, she comes out from behind the divider and tells her father that she has received a letter from his brother in the States, and he is doing very well. Father replies, "Your brother has died for me." Then we see the guards standing outside the residence get attacked, and one of the guards screams, "Boxers," before his head is cut off. The attackers move into the house of one of the men, the Lord Rathbone of England, tries to approach the seal's box, and the father puts a sword to his neck. Suddenly, Lin comes out of nowhere and starts fighting with the rest of the guards who have entered the building. However, the Lord kills the father with a dagger given to him by Wu Cho. That's how they fail to defend the seal, and the attackers take it away. Before the father dies, he hands a box to Lin to send that to his brother. The next scene opens in Carson City of Nevada, where her brother Chon Wang works as a sheriff. Next, we see Wang putting some wanted posters on the wall in the sheriff's office, and his assistant discusses a book from Roy O'Bannon with him. He then goes out of the office seeing a royal buggy arrive, but then he is handed over a letter from his sister, and that's when he comes to know about his father's demise. He leaves the job as sheriff and goes to New York to ask his friend Roy O'Bannon to give him his share of the gold so he can travel to England tonight where his sister has gone following Lord Rathbone. In New York, he comes to know that Roy has lost all the gold, but he does a trick and helps Wang aboard the ship to England. The next morning on the ship, he tries to open the box sent by his father, but there is a puzzle that needs to be solved before it can be opened. Roy tells Wang that he will come along with him to London, England, and avenge his father side by side in the name of loyalty and friendship. Next, we see Lord Rathbone presenting a report about his finding on China from his very recent diplomatic tour to the members of the Parliament of England. Wang and Roy have reached London by now, and they get arrested because of the fight they get into with the local shopkeepers, after one of the shopkeepers denied giving back Roy's pocket watch. However, as the jailer is Roy O'Bannon's fan, he lets them leave the jail. Wang finds a sister in that jail who was arrested because she tried to kill Lord Rathbone at his residence. Roy likes Wang's sister and admires her beauty. In his admiration, he even asks the jailer to free her, but he denies it because the man she tried to kill belongs to the royal family of London. Wang says to his sister that he will get her out of there. Then we see the Lord meeting with Wu Cho, who asks about the seal, and Lord tells him to come and check the seal tonight in the stables, but for now, Lord gives him the dagger back which he used to kill Wang's father. Next, a small lad, who initially stole Roy's watch, comes back and sneaks Wang and Roy into some royal house where they stay for a while. Over there, they plan how they are going to enter Lord's party, and finally, they come up with a plan in which they will enter his residence by deceiving the security. So the small lad becomes the carriage driver. Wang wears a costume of an Indian Maharaja, and Roy looks like a general. They manage to enter the party, and they go after Lord to look where he is hiding the seal. Though they find his room and enter it, upon Roy's advice, Wang is trying to be patient and not kill the Lord, but his frustration is increasing now. They look around the room that they saw Lord going into, but when they get in, there is no one inside that room. Roy said there must be a secret passageway that we need to find. Suddenly, Wang puts his hand on the statue's chest, and it revolves and takes him into a secret room. A lot of treasure is present in that room, along with the seal's box. As Wang approaches the box, guards pound up on him and the fight starts, which takes quite a while to end. Somehow, Lin reaches the place and they fight together. Once both brother and sister are done fighting with the guards, Lin tells him that the seal is gone. Soon, they find another secret passageway that leads to the stable. When they go there, they see Lord and Wu holding the imperial seal and talking about something. Lin tries to get it by attacking the Lord, but he runs away, lighting up the stable with fire. Meanwhile, Roy tries to pick up the seal from the ground, but the little lad picks it up and runs away. Lin manages to escape the fire by getting out through the roof with Wang's help, while Wang and Roy come out using Lord's car, which they smash into the woods. Lin comes with a horse and carriage and picks them up, and the three of them go to stay at Whitechapel. They stay at the motel for the night, but Lin finds both Wang and Roy, whom she likes, dancing naked with women. Offended by the act, she leaves the motel. Following her, Wang and Roy run after her, and they are attacked by Rathbone and his guards. Wu Cho and Rathbone took away Lin, Roy, and Wang with them to interrogate the whereabouts of the seal. And there, Wu Cho and Lord reveal their plan of killing the royal family members during a celebrity event so Rathbone can become king. Wang and Roy weren't helpful at all in telling them where the seal is, so Rathbone asks his guard to throw away Wang and Roy into the river. However, Wang fights his way out of that. From there, they go to the inspector and ask them to find the little lad who took the seal. The inspector inspected the lad's cap and told them that he should be in the wax museum. They go to the museum and find both the lad and the seal, but soon the Boxer rebels reach the museum and take the seal away, and are taking them to jail when little lad saves them. All this time, Lin is in captivity of Wu. As the royal celebrations are about to start, Wu asks his guard to slit Lin's throat as soon as the fireworks begin, and he leaves so he can operate the machine gun and act according to his plan of killing the members. But Wang and Roy reach the venue of the celebrations, and Wang first goes to save his sister, and after that he goes after Wu and saves the royal family. Then, to get his seal back from the Lord, both Roy and Wang run after him in a clock tower, where, first, the Lord throws Roy out of the window. Thinking that Lord has killed his friend, Wang, after one good fight with Rathbone, throws him off the clock tower, only to find out that his friend is still alive, and now both Roy and Wang are trying to survive by clinging to the minute hand of the clock. They both jump off the clock using the national flag and fall right into the Queen's carriage. Upon showing courage and bravery, Wang, Roy, and Inspector are awarded royal awards and titles by Her Majesty the Queen. Wang gets his seal back into a safe box, and while they are about to get aboard a carriage, Roy breaks the box given to Wang by his father and finds a stone, on which, "Family is forever, I am proud you cast your own stone," is written in Chinese. While Lin stands right around the carriage, Roy goes to him and casts his stone of love. The movie ends with all three of them leaving the palace on a carriage. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.